2-2, Trout. He's got the lead at 43.
Historically and presently, he's simply one of the best.
Mike Trout is the best player in baseball.
I go out there and try to be the best player on the field at all times. When I go out there, I don't put any pressure on myself to be able to go out there and just play the game and, like I said, have some fun.
From 2012 all the way to 2019, Mike Trout had one of the most dominant runs in recent baseball history. In that time frame, Trout went to the All-Star game every single year, won Rookie of the Year, and in that same season as a 20-year-old finished second in MVP voting, and then went on to win the MVP outright 3 separate times in 2014, 2016, and 2019. His slash line during that 8-year stretch saw him bat .308, get on base 42.2% of the time, slug .587, and have an OPS of 1.009. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. Today, Aaron Judge and Juan Soto are being heralded as some of the greatest hitters that we have ever seen, which is completely valid, but I do think that people have forgotten just how good Mike Trout was only a couple years ago. What he did back then was absolutely ridiculous, and that stretch alone is going to be enough to put him in the Hall of Fame. Now, though, things are a bit different for Mike Trout. In the last couple years, Mike Trout has gone through one of the most heartbreaking stretches of baseball that I have ever seen, and it truly is no exaggeration to say that it is killing the Los Angeles Angels. What's up, folks, and welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're going to be talking about the big Mike Trout problem that the LA Angels have right now and the dramatic fall off Trout has had in the last few years. Before we get into it, I encourage you guys to hit the like and smash the subscribe button if you enjoy baseball content and discussion so you don't miss any future videos. Alright folks, let's get into it. So I just said that we're going to be talking about the dramatic fall off of Mike Trout, but I think actually that was a little misleading. When somebody says fall off, usually that insinuates that the player isn't performing at the caliber that they used to perform at, but with Mike Trout, that just isn't the case. In the last 5 years since 2019, Mike Trout has still been incredible, batting .277 with an on-base of .379, a slugging of .580, and an OPS of .958. Those numbers are a little down compared to the 8-year stretch before, but I think that we can all agree that a .958 OPS is nothing to scoff at. The issue with Mike Trout does not lie with his production on the field. The issue with Mike Trout is his health. In the last 4 years, Mike Trout has only played over 100 games one time, which was in 2022. And just listen to Mike Trout's recent injury history. 2021, calf strain, days missed 139. 2022, back strain, days missed 35. 2023, broken hamate, days missed 89. Also, sidebar, but if anybody knows what a hamate is or a hamat or whatever, just comment down below because I have no idea. And finally, we come to 2024, where just recently Mike Trout suffered a torn meniscus that will have him sidelined for the entire rest of the season. 29 games. That is how many games that Mike Trout has played in 2024. And even though every single one of those 29 games is just pure quality, that isn't enough time on the field for somebody of his caliber and for somebody with his contract. Mike Trout is currently in the 6th year of a monster contract he signed with the LA Angels right before 2019. The whole contract is for 12 years worth $426 million, an absolutely mammoth deal. To boil it down, Mike Trout is getting paid just over $37 million this year and will continue to get paid over $37 million for the next 6 years until he turns 39. That is $37 million going to a player who has spent the majority of the last 4 years on the injured list and who isn't getting any younger either. Now, from an LA Angels standpoint, this is obviously a really tough spot because their payroll right now is in shambles. The LA Angels active payroll is currently $55.3 million, which is honestly relatively low. The reason it's that low, though, is because their injured list payroll is $94.3 million, meaning that they're paying almost double to players who are on the injured list than their guys who are currently on the field. Now, obviously, Anthony Rendon is a massive part of this and probably needs his own full video breakdown, but the difference between him and Mike Trout is that Mike Trout, at least when he's on the field, can still produce at a very high level. With 6 more years remaining on his contract and a list of injuries that just keeps piling up, it's absolutely wild to say, but the Mike Trout contract could go down as one of the worst in baseball history. For the sake of the Angels and the sake of Mike Trout's legacy, I really hope that the next few years can be a bit healthier than the ones that we just saw. But folks, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.